So Canadians booed the national anthem, the United States national anthem, their future national anthem at the Four Nations tournament, right? That's a hockey tournament between the United States, Canada, Finland, and Sweden. And this is what happened right here. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This is the booing of their future national anthem. Look at this. Look at that. Which, by the way, I love how they have a big T in the center for Trump. Look at that. Booing the national anthem. Now, let me remind you that these Canadians want to become the 51st state. They want to become the 51st state, and they're already booing the national anthem. Their future national anthem. But I'm going to show you exactly what the Americans did to these hopeful Americans, these Canadians. Look at this right here, ladies and gentlemen. This was immediately after they booed the national anthem. Look what the U.S. team did to the Canadian team. Look at this.
Drop the gloves right away.
Within the first 90 seconds. Look at this. Literally, within the first 90 seconds, we got to see 3 Americans discipline, right? Belt to ass these Canadians for being such disrespectful, right? Ungrateful people. Because that's what they are. That's what these Canadians are. They are ungrateful. Here we are giving them, right? Giving them the opportunity to finally be what they've always wanted to be, which is to be the 51st state. And this is how they behave. This is how they conduct themselves, all because of a little tariff here and there. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's keep watching this because this is truly beautiful. Which, by the way, hockey is Canada's national sport. This is their sport. This is the sport they're most proud of. That and pro wrestling. And look at how they are losing. Look at this.
Yep. Sam Bennett. Brady Tkachuk.
Another one. Boom. Takedown. Discipline. This was not a beatdown. This was not us beating up Canadians. This was us disciplining these future Americans, these hopeful Americans. Because again, that's what Canada wants to do. Canada wants to become the 51st state. But they are, after seeing this performance, bro, after seeing how these Canadians conducted themselves, losing, because they did. They lost this game too, by the way. Horrible. It was like 3-1, I think. Lost this game. Their own game. Hockey, their game. Lost it. To Americans. Right? And that's why they want to become Americans. Make no mistake about it. Canadians want to become Americans because they, they're tired of being, we are Coca-Cola. They are off-brand Dollar General Cola. That's what Canada is. They are only allowed to survive to be a country because we allow them to be. And that's the truth. If America was not around, Canadians would probably be speaking Russian. But now, we're finally extending an olive branch. We're finally giving them what they want, which is to one day hopefully become the 51st state. Finally, maybe they can start winning again. But here's one thing, Canadians. You are going to have to give up that free healthcare because that shit doesn't work, right? Lay off the free healthcare. We're going to go to a more capitalist version of healthcare, right? we got Bobby Kennedy in there, right? Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He's going to fix the healthcare system. So now you won't need that free healthcare. Now you're going to eat good. You're not going to eat that Red 40 anymore. You're not going to drink high fructose corn syrup. That's all gone. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is taking care of that. You're going to be healthier. You're going to have a good leader. You're actually going to have a man as a leader. That's another one. I don't know what you have now. That Trudeau, what is he? He's something, right? He's an alphabet person, right? Oh, he's straight. Okay. He has a wife. But now you're gonna have, a leader that actually has balls. Can I say that? I think I'm fine in saying that. I'm not trying to be disrespectful here. I like Canada. I like the Canadians. I I think that they have provided the world a lot of treasures. You know, Jim Carrey, isn't he Canadian? Anyway, Chris Jericho, Canadian. Love Chris Jericho. Great hockey players too come out of Canada. Not these hockey players that we saw. Not these guys right here. That's not who I'm talking about. I'm talking about, you know, they've had some good players in the past. You know, Drake is Canadian. Drake, by the way, another one that is desperate to become American. He wants it. I think he applied for dual citizenship. Did he not? Isn't he trying to become a citizen in the United States? He's always talking about Houston this, Houston that. Louisiana, right? New Orleans. Oh, this is my home. Atlanta, that's another home. He has homes many places. But my point is that finally they get what they've always wanted for. They get to become the 51st state. But honestly, between me and you, I'm watching this right here. You know, I'm watching this.
What when Miller,
right here.
Miller dropped the glove for Perico's
getting disciplined by an American.
And Perico, the way, speeds Eichel into the zone, flipping it through.
Boom. I'm watching this. I'm watching these Canadians just get disciplined so much, disrespected. You know, at their own game, hockey, their own game. And I ain't gonna hold you. I was thinking, bro, do we even want Canada as a 51st state? I mean, these people, you know, they made hockey their whole ass sport. That's their only sport that comes out of Canada, I believe, right? That and pro wrestling. And they can't even win. They can't even win in that. I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't think I want Canada anymore as a state. I think I'm gonna call up Trump and tell him, listen, how about this? How about the runner-up? Because we all know that the United States is gonna win this tournament. It's only 4 countries. The runner-up, whether it's Finland, Sweden, or Canada, the runner-up gets the opportunity to become the 51st state. Let's do that. You know, I would not mind having Sweden as the 51st state instead of Canada. You know, Finland. You know, I like him. That's a good band. I think they're out of Finland, right? Him. Bam Margera would be super happy if we made Finland the 51st state. That's a deep cut right there. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think down in the comments. And like always, don't forget to subscribe. Sensational.